Hey everyone, it's Cabo here from Make It Shine, and today I wanted to take a quick video to talk about the difference in paint protection film and the coverage and what your paint might look like after 5 to 10 years in the areas that you didn't put film on. So here we have a 2009 Nissan 350Z. This car was fully wrapped in paint protection film 10 years ago, and we're right now removing all the old film and putting some new stuff on. The current film that's on here is a non-top coated, non-self-healing, it's a thinner film. It's called 3M848, which is a very old film. So that film has reached the end of its useful life and it's time to replace it. So what we've got going on here is full panels that have been covered in film, but the hood is an interesting point of discussion, and this is why I wanted to take this video. We get a lot of people asking for differences in packages and what the paint looks like in an area that doesn't have film after a few years. So when this car was done, there were no rolls of film that were large enough to do the entire hood. So this car had film from the edge of the hood coming all the way up to about here. So 10 years later, this is what your paint looks like if it's not covered in film, and this is what it looks like if it is covered in film. Now there is some dust and things like that, but you can see that there's a distinct difference in gloss here. However, we have been polishing the hood to try and bridge some of that gap because we are going to put film all the way up to the edge because now we have rolls that are that size. So we wanted to polish the hood just to see if we can bridge some of that gap so you can't see none of the film. And it actually looks pretty good. This is just one very clean pass of polishing. We're going to go over it again, but this is what you could expect. So if this is something that you can live with and you're going to be happy with down the road, maybe you've saved up some money in a couple of years and you decide to do a full panel, this is what you could expect. So nothing to be worried about too much, but definitely something worth considering. And if you are ever wondering what your paint will look like in the areas that don't have film after a few years, hopefully that gives you a really good indication. While I'm taking this video, I'll also point out the applicableness